the universe plays with you. Before the show, we were talking about doing themed shows, right?
Mhm.
And so I said, we should do some themed show. I said, except unless it's find something, because that's really something that I don't do well at. And I said, maybe I need practice. Maybe we should do it. And one of the questions is on the board.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to step it up. All right, Spirit, let's go. Okay, so here we go. They took it right to my eyes. I was like, you got to be kidding me, really? Emily wants to know, may I have some help finding my nail polish collection? It's really expensive and I'm going crazy. Okay. We've been there. All of us, everybody gets in that position where you've lost something and you just can't get it off your mind. We're going to talk to the guides and get some lessons on this and hopefully find it.
So, Emily, I do have a couple of questions about that. Is it actual nail polish bottles or is it like fingernails painted in different colors?
Good
Just
question. Yeah.
just so I have like a density, like what kind of density we're looking for. Is it the nail polish bottles, or is it just the fingernails painted in different colors? Yeah, the bottles. Okay.
Okay. And the bottles are all together in some type of a container. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, you're missing 2 out of 3. Okay.
I think maybe she meant 2/3 of it,
2/3
of the collection.
of the collection.
Maybe it's a big set in totes or something.
So they're in a utility closet. And the way I got to that is I asked if they were still in your possession, if they were still where you are. And it said yes. And I said, is it under the bed? No. Is it in the bedroom closet? Oh, I said, is it in a closet? And is it in a drawer? And they said it was in a closet. I said, was it the bedroom closet? They said no. I said, was it the linen closet? They said no. And I asked if it was in a utility closet. And I was using my pendulum. It said yes. So check the utility closet. And I don't know what kind of utility closet would be. But something that you would consider not a linen closet and not a bedroom closet. It may be even like is it a like a front closet? Is it like a coat closet? It's more of like a coat closet or someplace where you would store winter things perhaps, or just a different storage closet is where I see it. I hope that was specific enough. How about you?
Oh, that's beautiful. Emily, if you can. Okay, so she said they're in Ziploc bags. Do you have something like a utility closet? Okay, and Terry, go ahead.
Oh, I also went to the pendulum, and I did not get as exact of an answer, but I just asked it first. Is it on her property? Does she still have it? And it said yes right away.
Yeah.
And then I asked, is it in the garage? Just in case, like if it's an outbuilding, and it was no. So then I kind of asked about the basement or an attic, and I really didn't get, it didn't say no, but it didn't say yes. So I do think probably Jean is more correct that it's some sort of closet area within the house. So.
Love it. These ladies are so good. I just want to say that I chuckled earlier while we were tuning in because the guides immediately said to me, every question you ask of us is important. And I thought that was so sweet. They're that close to us. They're that full of love for us, and everything that and every message we get from them leads us to another level of understanding. picture I got in my mind was that it slid under something heavy. I kind of agree with Jean because it's in a dark place. It's not a place that's lit. So a closet would make perfect sense. But I felt like something square and heavy was sitting on top of it, like another box. It's maybe slid underneath another box. But that's what I'm feeling. Something kind of square and heavy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's another bag, but it's not. It's something square. Okay. But I will take this opportunity because we discussed this before the show. Something that Esther Hicks taught me, and it works for me every time because there's things I just go crazy. Like my rings. Oh my God. If I lose my rings, I go nuts. It's crazy. But, it's humanity. But she says, as long as you keep saying it's lost, it's lost.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying it's lost. Words have power. We have power. If you say it's lost, it's lost. So what I've taken to doing is this thing is near and dear to me, and it'll come to me in its own time. And I have yet to lose something with that attitude. It never fails. I just say it'll come to me in its own time. And usually you're like, oh my God, it was right in front of me. I didn't see it. You know why? Because I said it was lost. There you go. We'll move on. Thank you, guys and Angel, for that lovely little adventure, and best of luck to you, Emily. We so understand it. And honestly, there is no question that is not important. So appreciate that greatly. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We got through it. Let us know, because I would love to know if I'm getting better. That would be great. That would be helpful. And I want you to have your nail polish. Okay. Now, okay. We're moving on to Play, Love, Remember. Play, Love, Remember asks, would you please tell me what my Aunt Louise, oh, I'm just getting the biggest warmth right now, would like to share with me, please, of course. Aunt Louise. And we'll be watching the live. If you'll just play, love, remember, say I'm here, and we'll carry on. And I'll watch for any validations you have. You feel free to say that's not familiar, that doesn't sound right, or hey, that's right on, that's her. Okay, and she's here. Mhm.
I feel like she was one of your favorite aunts. I feel like she was a little bit younger in the siblings in the birth order of your family, and of her. Maybe she was one of the younger siblings in her immediate family, and like she still has older brothers and sisters that are still alive here. So she predeceased her older siblings. And she's telling me that she said life is grand, life is what we make it. She's saying that don't be sorry for me. I do feel as though she was ill and it was tragic and it was painful, but she's saying don't feel sorry for me. She says be strong for me. Wow. She's saying we it's almost like you're pulling the uh you're the one who's still living. You're the one who has the opportunity to live life here on planet Earth. And she's saying that um, to be strong and to keep on living so that she can live vicariously through us, through you. And she's quite dynamic, and she's smart. She's well educated, and I feel like she worked most of her life, and then she passed, and it was almost like, well, what? what's the meaning of life? I do feel as though she may have passed like in her 50s or 60s, somewhere where it was, she had lived enough of life, but she was taken way too soon. So let me know if that makes any sense to you, Play.
Yes, please validate that if you
Yeah.
have something to validate. Terri.
Well, Aunt Louise showed up pretty fast. I was really surprised. And to me, she's very much as Jean has described her. First of all, she's got my stage all white. And she's used like these letters, those signs that people say up, live, love, prosper, whatever, and she's got this lovely black script that's just so pretty. But she feels to me a little bit like 1960s, 1970s,
Yep.
proper lady kind of. And she feels really light to me, like she would have been a delight to know. She probably was kind of the life of the party just a little bit when she's at family gatherings, and she is not necessarily talking to me a lot, but she is very concerned about your relationship with the rest of the family, and she wants you to know that you matter so much to her, and that do not allow others' judgment to make you feel bad about yourself. You've done a very good job. And the things that the other parts of your family may be kind of putting on you right now, don't matter in the scheme of things. She loves you, and she said you're doing a fine job, and just don't let anybody get you down. That's what she just wants you to know. Don't let them get you down. Okay.
Wow. Play, love, remember. As I was reading the question, and I said, "Oh, I felt that love from her when I said her name, Aunt Louise." So she did step right in. Some souls are quite good at it,
Mhm.
and others it takes them a little time to come in. But boy, while these guys were reading, she's just giving me stuff, and I've got it written down. I could validate very much with what Jean said, that it was kind of sudden in a sense that it was unexpected at that time. But what she wants you to know is all of that passed in the blink of an eye, she said. It passed in the blink of an eye. So she doesn't want you to toil over anything about her suffering. Don't have any concern for that, because it passed in the blink of an eye, and now she is glorious. She wants you to know she is in a glorious state. She, as I sensed who she was and what she was like, I felt she had a big heart and she was a deep thinker. She thought things through, and when I say deep thinker, she sort of expanded her understanding and reach for knowledge, and she had a really big heart. She also told me, I love this because this is a woman thing. She was sensibly stylish. She said I was sensibly stylish, not trendy, but sensibly stylish for my time. She wants you to know the depth of love that is there for you, that surrounds you constantly. Become more aware of it. Play with it more. Feel the love that surrounds you. And she is certainly a part of that love. And then, as regards to the family, she said, nothing is lost, yet there is so much to be found. So I think that is like her giving you great hope for the relationships to find new feeling and emotions for each other. And she says, don't worry, nothing is lost, but there's so much yet to be found. That one got me. So thank you so much, Play, Love, Remember. She was really a beautiful soul to read, and we thank you very much. Thank you for your question. Okay. Whew. Beautiful. What a beautiful soul.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, someone was asking, our questions closed? No, I'm still starting questions as we're going up and down. Hopefully, I don't miss anything. Don't worry, Scott Scorpio. I have your question, even though you didn't use emojis. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just going back to the questions and we're going to regroup. And here's what's up. Luna. Luna? Can I just call you Luna? I like that. She asks, was the Aztec priest with that painted black face in my dream a family member or an enemy? Oh, good question. Are you here, Luna? Just answer yes in the live questions and or in the live section, and we'll move on. Luna, she's here.
She's here.
Beautiful. Okay, here we go.
All right, I got it was your ancestor, and I kept asking over and over again. I said, is it her biological ancestor or her soul ancestor? So I feel like it was it's your soul's ancestor, which means from one of your past lives, it's one of your ancestors. So because we are one soul and we have many different incarnations, that this individual is part of your soul's lineage. It was part of your ancestry of your soul. I hope that makes sense to you because it's not your biological ancestry. It's not an indigenous tribe that you may have been linked to in this in this lifetime. Um, I do feel like it was from another lifetime, but I feel as though it was an important individual in the tribe or group as well.
I
What do you ladies get?
I completely agree. The more I tried to kind of zero in on that, the more I realized that we kind of got to go Akashic on this,
Mhm.
and it's a different life. But I can see him, and what he's telling me is that, yeah, not biological family, but definitely spiritual family. And part of why this being showed up again is to I don't want to say test, but to help you remember your courage. That there's some sort of courageous challenge here. That in the past you've been part of that group with him, and you were younger than him, and you basically you had to learn, and there was a lot of tests which you passed, but they wanted you to remember both your courage and your wisdom. And again, just seeing his face again was just saying, are you still with us? Are you still brave? Are you brave still? That's kind of what I got from him.
I love that. Wow. Well, being the triad, we're on the same vibe here. I immediately wrote down that was history of a past life ancestor. Um, the
Are you
feeling,
kidding? Oh my God. Wow.
yeah, I wrote it down. And
Mhm.
it is, it's a reenactment, I'm hearing. It's a reenactment of something that challenged you deeply. It was a soul challenge. It was
Mhm.
a soul challenge to overcome the unknown and fears. And it was a moment in your life that or your soul life was a turning point. It was a turning point of growth. That's what I'm hearing. Uh, yeah, I don't really have any more information than that, but that whole thing, that as Jean and Terry have explained it, is exactly so. We are that accumulation of all of this, and that's what the Akashic records are all about, folks. Pretty exciting stuff. How did you feel about that? Okay. Oh, there you go. Perfect, dear. So it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you at a time that you need to know how truly brave your soul is and how powerful it is, too.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Oh, wonderful to have that reading for you. And thank you so much for your question. Wow. Okay. We've got so many questions rolling in. We better get right back to it. Okay. Jazz, you're up. I hope you're still with us. Jazz asks, may I get messages from my paternal great grandmother? Ooh, we're reaching back. Have I had a birth in my father's family line before this birth? Okay, well, that's kind of a two-part question.
I'm
so,
not sure I completely understand it.
so she's asking if she had a birth in her father's. So if she was in her father's family line before this lifetime, that's what I'm kind of guessing.
Yeah,
I
like
would.
did she incarnate in her? And typically, I mean, it's not uncommon for us to our ancestors or our grandfathers or great grandfathers to be born again as a niece's
Right.
baby or something. It's in the family when we reincarnate a lot. So I
Often,
think that's what. Mhm.
often souls will trade roles.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I will give you guys totally the option to pick one or the other. Okay. Whatever you get, we're grateful for. And thank you so much for your question, Jazz. A name would be helpful, Jazz, as well, of your great grandmother. Thank you.
So I am getting your great grandmother, and she says she's a little bit sassy, and she's saying, "Worry about your own self." You know, like she just she just says, trust yourself and incorporate all of these lifetimes. All of these lifetimes are culminating in who you are today. Who you are right now encompasses all of your lifetimes. It is your soul that is remembering all of these different nuances or aspects of yourself. And she wants you to focus on this lifetime and incorporate all of your aspects into this lifetime and to be who you are now. And if you remember a different lifetime, that is for your information so that you can apply it to this lifetime. It's almost like a little bit of notes or a little bit of footnotes or a little bit of script that you might need to know. So whether you get along with your father's family or if you resemble your father's family, it's another something else to put under your belt. Like it's another arrow in your quiver. It's another tool in your tool chest. It's another. In other words, this is not the end of it. There's going to be more things that become a revelation, but all of these revelations are to assist you in this lifetime, in this now moment, and that's what I got.
Wow, that's beautiful
Wow.
and well said, Jane.
I got to see her name, Amravati.
I was just going to put that up. There you
A
go.
pretty
Isn't that a
name.
nice name?
And when I got tuned into your great grandmother, I heard her laughing, chuckling. I heard her chuckling. about your question, because
I heard the
she
same thing.
is saying, yes, my dear, yes, of course. And what she showed me was a braid of hair, a really thick, like somebody had really thick hair. She said, we are a braid. We're a
Mm,
braid. Of course, I'm part of you. You're part of me. We've definitely done this before. Uh, so I think she is definitely saying yes to the birth. But she's showing me that it's before that. That your family is like a braid. You guys are so intertwined, and it's just so, so lovely. And I really do think that if you want to know more about that, you may want to pursue that in a separate reading, because she just doesn't want to give it all away. There's some lesson to be learned there. There's something really important there, that's going to take time. I'm sorry, but
beautiful. Yeah. Interesting. I got her laughing too. She chuckled. She said, it was a bit of a hard lifetime, and we didn't have the opportunity to consider such questions as these, my dear. She was like, um, she was expressing, I'm expressing the great gratitude for your curiosity. I'm expressing great wonder at your ability to now understand those things which we only understood at the end of our lifetimes as we came into the next realm. And we are assisting you in this. She said that much of the strength that has come down through the family is passed on to you. And the strength will come up in different ways. We had to be strong to survive. You have to be strong to continue the journey in the search. And don't stop questioning everything. That's what she's saying. Don't stop questioning everything. And she's just like really giving me this beautiful sense of pride and joy in you and who you are. And she also wanted me to tell you that the soul group that you're in is very large. Many souls are in this group, and you are being loved and guided. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Ooh, chills on that. That is really interesting, though, to get. And I've got that before talking to people on the other side of my family, that they're amazed at what we are have on hand now to understand and what we're being given. And much is needed, much is given. So beautiful, Jazz. Thank you. That was a very interesting read. Oh, and somebody else. Oh gosh, let me see if I can find it. I don't want to take too long. But somebody else made a comment or had a question. Here we go. We'll just do this real quick since it's part of the question before. Carol Burner, when a person reincarnates, do they go back into the family they left? You want to tackle that one real quick, ladies?
I think it's common. I don't think it's a written rule.
I also see is it. I completely agree with Jean. It's common, but it's not completely a written rule. We travel with a very large spiritual group, and we often trade places within that group.
Mm-hmm.
In Jazz's case, because of the braid, the three strands braided, touching each other everywhere, I would bet she goes back into this family group a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that happens. Sometimes when I read the Akashic, I see that the brother is the sister, is the husband, or we all kind of change places a lot.
Right.
But once in a while you encounter a brand new person that you hadn't met before.
Friends acquaintances, triads, all of
Mhm.
us have that soul connection. I will say that I have had readings, and at one time, my mother was my father and I was her son. So, yeah, we switch it up. We learn from each other. We do have souls, I believe, that we interact with in a family sense often. You know what I mean? Um,
Mhm.
but also, all of these other souls that we encounter that influence our life, they're all part. Some of these soul groups, as I understand it, have been recorded by Dr. Michael Newton and other people who've done past life regression. They can be thousands, thousands of souls. And isn't that awesome that we have all of those other souls to interact with and learn with? And thank you so much for that question, Carol. Just flowed right into the conversation. Okay, I'm back in the start questions. Ladies, how you doing?
Doing well. We're getting some good questions here.
Aren't these great questions today? Wow. Okay. I'm asking spirit to show me the way. Okay. Samantha, they're directing me to you. But this is a little broad. If you want to say you're here in the live chat and let us know, is there something specific on your heart? Because the guides are saying, yeah, it's broad, but pick the question. And I love your icon, by the way. That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, let us know if you're here, dear, because, oh, come on, Samantha. I hope you're here. And if
Who
you're not,
might be next, Terry?
I'm
Terry.
having a look. I'll just see what they have to say. And it's very possible she's not here. I'll just keep the question on the board. Okay. We're going here. On a mediumship today. Donna Marie, hi. We're just going to skip right over to Donna Marie. We didn't hear from Samantha. So we are going to answer this question. And Donna Marie, please let us know if you're here. We do understand people have to go and they can't always stay through the whole show. So that's no biggie. Donna Marie asks, may I please ask any message from my mom, Dorothy? She gave me a message earlier today. And was that really her? All right. And Donna Marie is here. Thank you, dear. Dorothy.
So I got a for sure yes right away, Miss Donna, and she says that she gives you messages every day, and she doesn't want to come in and interfere or startle you, or she comes in very gently. She gives you little nudges. She
Oh,
asks for like another teaspoon of sugar in your coffee or whatever. But whatever it is, it's like you're she nudges you and guides you very gently and and it's almost like a natural thing for you. But yes, it definitely was her, and she says she sends you messages every day. She said that it's not that you have to look for them, but just know that I'm there guiding you. It's like, oh, I forgot my keys, or oh, maybe I should get an extra pack of tissues before I run out the door, or whatever it is. She's guiding you, and she wants you to know to trust that.
very good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I she came in pretty fast. She's really there. And she is letting me know that some either when she promised this in her lifetime, she said something to you. Either when she was dying or before she was dying, or you guys were just chitty-chatting, that she was gonna stick with you and keep helping you on the other side, or that you asked her to do. There's some communication that happened when she was alive that has got this going here. And um, it really, really touches her soul over there that she's allowed to do this and that she gets to do this and you don't you're not afraid, you're not she just so she's what a lovely person she is too, because she's
Mhm.
so humble about it, and
Okay.
yet just so happy, and the way she's showing me that you guys agreed to this kind of communication is she's showing me like a white line, like a little almost like a little telephone cable between you guys. There's a little white line going through the time. So there you go.
Wow. Well, that's interesting information Donna was passing to us as you were reading, Terry. But what was really fascinating to me was what I was getting from her is that you it's time for you to acknowledge your own gifts. It's time for you to understand that, yes, you are knowing and you are hearing and you are feeling. And that's because you too, my dear, have these
Mhm.
gifts. And it's time for you to honor them. She is like coming through strong.
That
It's time for you to honor them and expand them. And you are good enough and you are worthy and you do have a great purpose in this lifetime and you will bless so many people if you just let it bloom, she said. Oh, God, I got chills on that.
just chills everywhere on that.
Wow, she is good. She's very good. Oh, that was such a treat. Thank you, Donna. Oh, yes. All
Mhm.
right. Well, there you go. She is helping you blossom and bloom.
Yeah.
How exciting for you, Donna Marie. Please keep us posted on your adventures because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Great. Thank you so very much. All right, we're going back to the star questions. Moving right along. We have got just a few minutes left, and we're gonna thank you, Carol, for your donation. Um, okay, this one. Hold on. Oh no. Okay. All right. Bobby L. I've been feeling stuck in life. I would love to know what I'm supposed to be taking from this. How can I connect with my guides to make sure I'm on the right path? Okay, they wanted this one to be read, dear, so I hope that you're present. Bobby L. And thank you so much, Donna Marie.
Yeah. And Bobby L, just say I'm here in the chat real quick.
Should be. The question was not too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Bobby L. Come on, girl. Okay, I'm going to start kind of searching. You guys keep an eye on the live for me, please. Let's see if the guides have something else.
Bobby's here.
Oh, she's
Oh,
here.
lovely. Beautiful, Bobby L. Um, yeah, I'm getting an interesting request. Go ahead, ladies, whenever you're ready.
I just want to say thank you to the very awesome moderators that are taking care of
Yes.
all of the chat today. We
Mhm.
really appreciate it.
Yes,
They're
thank you.
awesome. They're so good. I don't know how they do it.
It's been a very busy chat. It's no small feat. Okay.
So, Bobby, first of all, I understand that you're feeling stuck, and I feel as though you're searching for what it is that is really making is going to make you happy. Um, I I feel as though you may be searching like outside in the garage for the lettuce and tomato and celery in the refrigerator. Like you're looking in the wrong place, is what they're showing me. They're showing me you're outside, you're looking outside, and they said, come inside and you'll find the fruit. And so they want you to come inside and connect with who you are, and connect with your breath, connect with your energy centers, and connect with your own higher self. And what it is not these what is meant for us is inside here, and that's really hard to understand. I'm trying to like make a description of it, but it's just like you're just looking in the wrong place and you're actually outside of the home where you need to be. You're looking for something that you think is going to make you happy, or that you think other people make other people happy, but you need to come home and feel what you feel yourself, your own self, and to really tune into what it is that you prefer and what it is that you don't prefer, and then to work on that. It's almost like come back to the basics, come back to the beginning, and to
Mhm.
start from there and live authentically. Try not, I do see you sometimes are, and please take this with a grain of salt. It's just a label, but people pleasing, you do things for other people. And, if you're a mom, I get it. You have like kids, they need to get places, or, or maybe you're a grandmom and you always watch your grandkids, whatever it is, you may be overextending yourself. And it's important for you to live your life, and live your life the way you feel, and I say feel, congruent or happy doing, and and allow other people to interact with you and to just interact, or uh, but make sure you're living your life. Don't live your husband's life, don't live your kids' life, don't live your boss's life, don't live the country's life. Live your life. Find out what's important for you, Bobby. And it's important, once you start searching in the right place and start paying attention to what it is that, and it's not what Bobby thinks, it's what Bobby feels. It's your pure soul's essence that is important. And this is the direction that you need to follow, is your own direction. And that's not easy. These are all new concepts, but I promise you, you're not stuck. They are redirecting you. And it's almost like analysis paralysis. Start moving in some direction. If something is not working, going in one direction, change that direction. If you're trying to, open a donut shop and open a donut shop and the donut shop isn't opening, try something different. Go a different direction. Start fresh. Every day is fresh. It doesn't mean that you won or lost, or did failed, or succeeded. It doesn't mean that. It just means to move and change the direction. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Change what you're doing to change what you're getting. And I'll just stop there.
Okay.
Very
That's
good, Jean.
lovely, lovely message. So I actually got two of your guides. And the first one, I was having a hard time with it because they said their name was Robbie, and it's so close to Bobby. It makes me feel like I've made it up, kind of. But the problem was is I can't completely discount it because they also were showing me that this guide's job is to bring you comfort. And they were showing me a blue blanket that looks very much like a baby blanket, kind of. It was a blue, light blue. It had a thick, thick satin edge to it. I mean, way more than a normal blanket that you buy somewhere. Really thick, like at least 5 or 6 inches thick satin edge on it. And it felt like this guy just wanted to wrap you up in it and bring you comfort. And so since I was a little skeptical of the Robbie name, I I'm like, hey, is there anybody out there, anybody else on the team that wants to share a name? So I did get a name, and a big, big team member came up, and their name is Indra. Indra, and this guide is basically showing me, well, because I felt this information before I saw this guide, that you, just as Jean said, you're looking in the wrong place. This guide is the one trying to guide you to the right place. And I have a feeling that because this guide is Indra, and I believe that's a Hindu name, and that they're saying, I get the feeling that maybe past information about Christianity is really throwing you off your game, and you're not looking in the right place for the information, or it's something's holding you down with that. So consider exploring that, because Indra is on your side and very, very protective looking and very, and the other thing about Indra is she's letting me know that you have very, very deep spiritual gifts and spiritual knowledge, that you have a lot to plumb. You got it going on there. And so whatever's holding you back, let it go. Try to embrace some new ideas here spiritually.
Wow. Beautiful, ladies. Well, I got an unusual request. In this kind of a reading, normally I would channel the guides, which I did get a little bit, but they said, we want you to draw the cards. There's some specifics here she needs to know. So I did draw the cards, but I do want to tell you this. I got a visual of them pounding. They're pounding on the door. Your guides are pounding on the door, but you're not, it's very much like Terri said, you're not looking in the ways that you're not familiar with. You're not looking for their messages to come in ways you're not familiar with. So they're giving them to you. They're knocking on the door. They're honoring your request, which they are committed to do. So they're not ignoring you. They're asking you to expand your understanding and let the universe play with you a little bit more. It's not as narrow or as strict as you are imagining, or that you've been told, or that you've been trained to believe. It's not. It's playful. It's beautiful. And their messages will come with, they're telling me that it's like I'm seeing cornucopia. That's what it is. A cornucopia of spiritual knowledge and information is available to you. And I believe you had a past lifetime that was spiritual in that kind of way. And they're knocking at the door. They're wanting in. Let me start with these cards now. First card I drew was the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new passionate start. A new passion is needed for love and life. A lighting of desire within you. Respect your desire and play with it. Go for it. That's another term for this card. Is Ace of Wands means go for it. Okay. Next card. This one surprised me. Strength. There's this invisible force, this compassion that is longing to be released in you. It's got a great deal of potential. It's personal power is what it is. And it's with you. You need to acknowledge it. And I'm feeling like you just need to set it free from those boundaries that you're putting around things. And this is the Queen of Cups. I thought this was interesting too. Queen of Cups is a creative idealist, but they're very intuitive and they're very empathetic. They're very loving and psychic people. So I'm thinking this reflects the true nature of your soul. There are just some things that are withholding you, that, bonds that can be broken now, and a new future awaits you, because I drew a fourth card just because I wanted to. And it was the 10 of Cups, which is a storybook ending. Harmony, blissful, emotionally fulfilled. This is what is waiting for you. Cut yourself loose of those bonds. Let your guides come in with this information. Acknowledge it. Journal. Write it down. Keep track of it, because it's going to come flowing through with a cornucopia of spiritual gifts that have belonged to you in past lives. This life has just given you experiences that locked the door out and that locked things out. But you're on your way, girl. Whew, I love that last card. Thank you, Bobby. I hope that made sense to you. And I did not see this until just now. Bobby said, I've been trying to get back to living for me, and I know I have gifts, but it's like you've been unplugged over the past few years. Oh my gosh, they answered that perfectly then. Thank you, Bobby. You just go, girl.
Just ask them to plug you back in.
Plug you back in. I love that. Okay, let's go back. We have enough time for one more question. You down, ladies?
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, guys, here we go. Got a question. Spin the dial. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just wait till I get that big nudge. Oh,
Oh, you're welcome, Bobby.
Carrie G. Are you still here? That's interesting. I didn't even see that question. They just drove me right to it. There it is. Carrie G. Are you here? Please let us
She
know.
is.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I'm taking a cruise in September. Iceland. Oh, girl, take me with you. Norway, Amsterdam, Belgium, and the UK. Will it be safe? All right. Interesting question. Understood.
I'm getting a resounding yes. And you have to fly there in order to take the cruise. I'm getting that will be safe. And you have to drive to the airport or your trip to the airport. That will be safe, but you might want to add a little extra time. I think you might be run into a little traffic or something because it's sort of hesitating and going yes as far as the drive to the airport. So allow plenty of time. None of this, at the last minute trying to get there. Allow plenty of time for the drive on to the airport. Once you get to the airport, tell yourself or when you leave your house, tell yourself you're starting your vacation now. And don't wait till you arrive there. Start your vacation as soon as you start traveling to the airport. That's what I've got. And good for you. I think that is so exciting. What a beautiful place. I love cruises. And make sure you take advantage of all the excursions and the education that you'll receive and the beautiful architecture and culture. It's a beautiful combination. It's quite unique.
Mhm. I also got a resounding yes, and that it's going to be safe. But they're also saying, well, be smart. Don't do anything stupid. Be smart about it. Um, and so I think what they mean by being smart is, be on time, just as Jean said. Make sure you have copies of your passport and your tickets and things like that are separate from, like maybe in your you have the real ones in your purse. You have a copy hidden in your luggage or something, and you have a copy of that in your email. Just make sure you do everything to be safe. But I don't see any problems. I don't see any problems like equipment wise, spiritually, politically, anything. It just seems like it's going to be a very good trip. So have fun. Please have fun.
Carrie, I got the same feeling. This joy. Uh, your guide said, "Don't leave us behind." Um, what they were saying is, yes, it will indeed be safe, but stay fluid. They want you to stay fluid and they want you to listen. They want you to be open to the beautiful people and experiences that you are going to find on this journey. And yet at the same time, listen for your guides. Let them show you the way. They're saying, we'll give you some advantages. We're going to give you some information and direct you. So stay in touch with us. And I don't know exactly what that means. Probably catching a cab at the right time or, running into the person who knows the ropes or whatever. Listen to your guides. They'll give you that feeling. You'll get a solid feeling inside of you that, yeah, this is coming from my guides and I'm going to stay fluid and I'm just going to go with this. So yeah, I'm very excited. Keep us posted, Carrie. When you get back, let us know how it went because that was a fun reading to end on, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah, that was lots of fun.
Wow. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. First and foremost, to everyone that joined us today. All of your energies work with our energy, and we're all this beautiful sacred circle. So thank you for being in this circle today with us. Thank you very much for the moderators who helped out, as we thanked before. Just absolutely essential to us being able to do this and know that you're covering our bases for us. Thank you. And of course, thank you, Terri and Jean, with all of my heart. Now, let us know what you are going to be up to, please.
Well, I'm about ready to fly out of here. So.
You're going to be up to your own adventures now, aren't you?
I know. So I'll have some shows playing in the background, and I'm going to try to do a few little lives when I'm over there. So
cool.
Yeah.
That's great. All right. And what have you got coming up, Jean? I know you've got some stuff coming up.
Busy weekend for me. I have Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot going to be on my channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then I have Daphne from Relax with Daphne. We're going to be talking about flower essences at 5:30 tomorrow Eastern. And that is it 2:30 Pacific. And then on Sunday, I'll be on with Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, and Val from Dragonfly Crystals.
Ooh.
So I'm really looking, I know it's going to be a jam-packed weekend for sure.
A biggie. And you can book a private reading with SunPsychic Jean at SunPsychicJean.com. And don't forget about those fantastic classes that she's having right now. Very powerful stuff. And I don't know, you're probably not booking anything anytime soon. But are you booking in the future? You can book
you know, I am not right now. I'm not booking anytime soon because I'm going to be away, but I will be back.
Nice. All right. Well, I have some, we've had a loss in our family, so I'll kind of be offline for a little while, but I'll be back. But please, I will be putting up some new booking times. So if you'd like a private reading with me, you can book me at purevisionarypsychic.com and, watch please subscribe to my channel and watch my posts, and I'll let you know when something's coming up. And probably we'll have some things coming really soon. So blessings to you all, each and every one. We thank you so much. And namaste. You are loved beyond measure. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.